This is bad parenting. Number one. I'm presuming there's going to be more than one at some point, but this one is called bad parenting number one, Mr. Redface, or, as most people are calling it, bad parenting. So it is supposedly all about a little boy and dealing with his parents, I believe. And I know very little aside from that. I have not seen any trailers. I've not played anything. I don't know anything about it aside from what you're seeing on this screen right now and the meme that's going around with the door opening and closing, because I believe that is the title sequence deals with this door opening and closing to a musical beat of some sort. For those of you that do not know, I have a history of social work. I was a social worker for 10 years, and this is stuff that I dealt with all the time. Bad parenting and rough parenting is something that I dealt with a lot in my usual job. Now, I've become desensitized to a lot of things. I will admit that, because you have to in a lot of senses, or else there's a heavy burden to carry when you come home from work every day. So I am curious to see how this is going to hit me, because I have heard that the topics discussed and the things that happen in the game are pretty heavy. And the thing is, I oftentimes, weirdly enough, find myself reacting less viscerally than a lot of people I know, simply because of my background with the social work and having to deal with this stuff all the time. I've learned to switch off, not my empathy, not my sympathy, but the fact is that it doesn't shock me as much as it might the average layperson. I might hear things or hear stories about things that people are, shocked to hear that this is something that happens, and it ended up being an average Tuesday for me. So we'll have to see what the game has in store for us, but I'm very curious to see how it's going to hit me personally. So I don't think there's anything to do with the options here. We have sprint with a left shift. We have interact with the left mouse button. We get mouse sensitivities with the 1 and 2 keys. Brightness, I can make it a little brighter or a little darker. Like that's a little brighter. But the graphic filter, I have no idea what I did. That's just on. I can't seem to turn that off no matter what I do. So we're not going to do the fan art gallery. I have so much trouble talking today because there's spoilers abound. So let's hop into play and see what the game has in store for us. So you may have heard this song all over the place. Like, it's very intense. I don't... Whoa, Jesus, God. I did not expect her to be right there. Mom, you're home late again. Come on, I was busy with work. Can you have some sympathy for me? But today is my birthday. Oh, of course, I know that. Sorry if you hear any cars in the background. That happens a lot in my neighborhood, so I apologize if it's a little blaringly loud. Then where's my gift? Uh-oh. Mom forgot. Have you ever heard of Mr. Redface? On the birthday of good children, Mr. Redface secretly leaves gifts while they are asleep. Really? Of course. If you want to get your gift, you have to go to bed right away. I'm going to bed right now, Mom. Dad, please put some pants on and finish your head. You need your neck there. It's kind of separate, and your eyes. Okay, he needs maybe he's having a rough day. He's having a rough day. You're fooling a kid again. How many times have you come home this late? I was working and my shift ended late. Bullshit. You still think I'm an idiot, don't you? Oh, God, the jankiness is just so off-putting. Hey, you little shit, get back to your room. Don't stand here eavesdropping on grown-up conversations. Okay. Whoa, wow. Can I make that a little less sensitive? Okay, not that. Wow, our house is very cheerful with no windows and a very long hallway. Can I... So left mouse button is interact, but... Where did Dad go? Is that still Dad? I can't even tell. It's so grainy. Oh, this looks like a parent's room. Oh, I bet you anybody's gonna pop in or something. No, he's not. I have a sad little desk with some toilet paper. All right, bedtime for me, and maybe we'll see Mr. Redface. You know, you would think that you would have a much more kind-sounding individual that you would be contending with. You know, if you want to get toys or candy or something from someone, I would feel very uncomfortable getting it from someone named Mr. Redface. Mr. Redface? Is that you? That's some heavy footsteps, man. Okie dokie. Are you waving at me? Oh, wow. Alright. I don't... Hi, Mr. Redface. I can't even turn my head. That's just a game doing it. Oh, I hope he doesn't scare me. Oh, he's going into my closet, is he? That feels like I don't want to do that. I don't want to see that. Was I having a fever dream? Can I save? Okay, my left shift is sprint. I can't seem to interact with that, so... Oh! This is the toy that I got from him. Is that the gift from Mr. Redface? No way! He looks a lot like me. Oh god, I don't know. Hi, I'm Ron. What? You can talk? Of course, because I was created by magic. Oh, okay. You even have the same name and appearance as me. That's right. My master made me just for you. But your neck seems a bit loose. It's okay. Sometimes my master makes mistakes. This is just a small flaw compared to the other dolls. What's important is that from now on, I'll be your best friend. Well, okay, so this was a pretty common thing that I would see with kids. They would oftentimes find friendship in a lot of inanimate objects, oftentimes dolls, but sometimes they would have attachments to other things that they just brought with them because it felt like the only form of stability that they had in their life. That sounds wonderful. Do you want to play something with me? My master stored my toys in the closet. Can you get them for me? Okay. Here's my toilet paper. That's my toy. It's 2-ply. It's many plies. The closet's still stuck? Can you try that again? I don't know if I really want to try it again. I've tried my best. I can't open it. You want me to do something else? I'm hungry. You're a dog. Can you even eat? No, you'll be the one eating, but I'll be able to feel everything you eat. My master linked up all your senses and emotions to me so that I could easily understand you. Wow, that's amazing! Okay, I guess we're gonna go get some snacky snacks in the kitchen. At least the kitchen's a little bit lit up. I'm willing to bet that the dad's gonna pop in here or something. There's some pills. And some wine. Oh, what does this say? You're reading this letter at 1 p.m., aren't you, sleepyhead? I prepared your favorite dish in the fridge, so remember to heat it up before eating. Lately, I've noticed you've been getting lazy about eating. You know I don't have much time at home, so please learn to take care of yourself and stop making me worry. One more thing. Don't forget to take your medicine after eating. Mom. This is another common thing that we would see, is that, like, it's kind of like passive affection that's, like, throwing some amount of shade at the child that says, like, hey, you know, Like, I understand that you have needs and concerns, but we as adults also have needs and concerns. So I need you to step up and start being more adult. And a lot of the times, if they had siblings, they would assume the adult's responsibilities. And that's called being parentified. So, like, if you have an older sibling that ends up doing a lot of things like cooking or cleaning or taking the kid to practice or whatever, that ends up meaning that the child is called being parentified. And it is very detrimental to their development. It basically robs them of their childhood in a lot of ways. What is this? I'm holding something else. I want a self-closing refrigerator. I'm going to put my little doll, the loose neck. All right, now we have our num-nums. Where do I put it? Here? What do I do with it? Do I eat it? Oh, microwave. Okay. I don't know if I want to drink that. Oh, just magically appears in my hand.
Is that your favorite dish? Do you want to see me perform some magic? Yes, please. All right, I'll make this plate of food never run out. Every time you finish eating, the dish will be restored to its original state.
Oh, wow. Well, that would be convenient, wouldn't it? I don't even know what I'm eating.
Wow, that's amazing. What else can you do?
Wow. Okay, wow. You have the ability to levitate things. That's... Wait, is he drinking it? And am I gonna feel it? Oh! I hated everything about that! Oh! Okay. Mr. Redface, dude, you gotta be a little bit nicer to your constituents here.
What's happened?
I don't know. You guess.
Oh no, the bottle. My dad's gonna whip my ass. I hope he's still asleep.
Your dad? Don't worry, my master has taken your dad away.
What did you say?
Can I pick you up? I can't pick the doll back up? I don't know what I'm gonna find in here. Oh, he made it in here.
Where's my dad?
As I said, my master has taken your dad away.
Why?
Because your dad is a bad person. He often hits and yells at you. Parents like that are taken away by my master to protect children like you.
But this is too much. My dad doesn't deserve that.
He is a bad person.
No, he's not.
Please, let my dad go.
Oh, please, let my dad go. I'm begging you.
All right, but my master won't like this. It's quite a long way to where your dad is being held. You'll have to use a shortcut if you want to get there in time to save him.
Show me the way.
The shortcut is through your closet. I thought we weren't able to get into my closet. My closet's been... Oh, is he pointing? Okay. You still can't open it? That's disappointing. I guess we'll have to use your parents' closet then. I appreciate you kind of like manifesting yourself, but I want to hold him. I just want to have him like... It's all very pink lighting in here. You should know that these closets can function as portals. They can take you anywhere you want, including where your dad is being held. Give it a try.
There's nothing in here.
Oh, right. I forgot. There are a few steps you need to take to activate this shortcut. Okay. And let me, before get a jump scare or something. Bring your dad's radio and place it in front of the closet. Oh, is that a broken mirror?
This radio will work like an elevator button. You need to select the frequency first. If you choose the right frequency, the door will open to the place you need to go.
Ooh. Sounds like it's... Is that where I need to go? Oh, that's cool.
Seems like that's not it. Let's try again.
Ooh, okay. Well, I'm pretty sure he's not going to be it. That wasn't. Okay. Does that seem like it's it?
I think this is the one. Go ahead and step in. I'll stay here and watch the house.
I don't want to go alone. I don't like the idea of going in alone, man. Okay. Oh, who are you? You're a cool little cat. Can I talk to you?
What's up?
Oh God, I don't even know what to say. What's up?
I'm looking for my dad.
Describe?
My dad's name is Bruce.
Wait a moment.
There are many Bruces here. Any more details?
Is this Bruce a good Bruce or a bad Bruce?
Well, my dad is the kind of person who gets a bit angry.
So he's a bad Bruce. Let me see. There are so many bad Bruces. More specifics, please. What else does he do?
He often yells.
Still not enough information.
Sometimes he hits me. And slaps too.
And?
That's all.
The door is behind you. Oh. Okay. You have a raging... Oh, God. Hi, thanks for... Boo! Boo!
He just got startled. Who are you guys? Just like you, we're kids on our way to find our parents. We're staying here for a bit. Do you want to join us? I'm sorry, I'm in a bit of a hurry. Okay, see you later.
I don't know if you want to stay here by yourself, kiddo. Is that a grave? Can I talk to you kids? Oh, you look like you are missing teeth. You look like you have cuts and bruises all over your body. Or something. I don't know if that's a polka dot shirt or if there's, like, injuries to these kids. Alright, well, on we go, past our low-poly car. The one was in a trunk, too. Dad?
Dad?
Please, stop punishing me.
It's me, Dad.
Please, stop punishing me. This is another interesting thing, not to disrupt like the train of thought here, but a lot of the times parents we encountered would feel as though their child's existence was a punishment to them, an inconvenience to them. And that was something really difficult to contend with. Like, kids would have to go to therapy, and a lot of the times, like, if the parents wouldn't show up to visit with them or something, the kids would think that they were some sort of burden to their parents' lives. And so the parents oftentimes were selfishly thinking of themselves and how it only affected them and not the children they brought into the world.
What has he done to you? Come on, let's get home, or Mr. Redface will take both of us.
Please, stop punishing me. Can I pick him up? What can I do? What is this? Spell. Oh, Jesus! I didn't like that. I didn't like that. Oh, my cute little wiggly feet. Oh, it's Mom. Mom, that's... Mom, the level of sternness, it doesn't have to be this high.
Hey, what's wrong with you? Why are you hiding in the closet? Mr. Redface has taken Dad. Oh,
Well, she seems like she's perfectly fine with it. For the most part.
well, that's a good thing then. I'm not joking. It's a long story. Let me explain. How is your doll Ron doing today? Is it all right?
Oh, the doll's name is Ron.
The doll? Mom, how do you know about it?
Of course. Of course I know, since you haven't taken your medicine today. Oh, I forgot to take the meds. You were sitting right next to me.
This isn't the first time you've had such a hallucinations. Every time you tell a different story, but the common factor is always that stupid doll. You don't remember the previous times? No. I don't know what's wrong with you. Just go to bed. It's midnight already.
Oh, man. I mean, I'm just uneasy because this is I've dealt with this stuff so many times. Like so much. Hello? Mr. Redface, you better not be mad at me, man. Oh, hey. Mr. Redface, this is rude. This is not how you get what you want.
What just happened, son? Are you all right?
Oh, I'm passing out. I just passed out. You don't have to do it in such a creepy way. You don't have to stay there in such a creepy way.
Do you feel better now? Yeah, Mom. It's Mr. Redfish. It's all right. Tomorrow I'll take a day off to stay home and take care of you. Really? Promise me, Mom. I promise. Now, go back to sleep. Yes, Mom.
Yeah, again, that's another thing that they would kind of like, I'll take a day off, I guess, just for you. Like it's a benefit to them.
Mom? You've broken the promise again.
Are you sure about that, my dude? Maybe Mom is, disposed of here. Should I go? Oh, there's Ron. Oh! Ron, dude! Dude!
What happened to you? My master beat the shit out of me. He wasn't happy about what happened yesterday. I'm sorry. This is my fault. By the way, have you seen my mom anywhere? My master's taken her away. What? It just happened. I'm sorry I couldn't stop him. You should run away because he'll come back soon to take you too. No, I have to save my mom and my dad too. How? Don't you see what he did to me?
Oh, I got the spell. I got the special spell.
I found this at my dad's prison. I think it might help us defeat him. That's the spell to defeat Mr. Redface. Come on, quickly, go into the closet to find where your mom is being held.
Do I have to go back to the other closet, I guess? Oh, that was fast. Okay. Didn't have to use the radio this time. Oh, those are the kids? The cat's gone. And these three are hiding this time. Okay. Not quite sure what they're... Oh, you're looking better.
Quickly, throw that spell in here and take cover.
How do I throw? And take cover. Do I come back over here? Oh, there's Mr. Redface stomping in. Mr. Redface, you have distinctly... That is one intense picture flash, man. What do I do now? Oh, do I go back? I guess I go back into the home. Oh, my goodness.
What's happening to you? My master has been defeated. The magic he cast on me is also fading. Are you disappearing? Don't worry. This is what I wanted. You should go outside and see your parents.
Should I take my meds? My meds are right there. Oh. Parents are talking again here.
Dad! Mom! Y'all are free now.
You've been having an affair, haven't you?
I told you I was busy with work.
Liar. You've neglected this family for another man. Aren't you ashamed to lie to your son?
What about you? Do you think you're better than me? You're just at home leeching off me all year round. What kind of father are you? No matter what I do, it's my business. I still bring money home to support my child. And if you still think I'm a whore, you're lowering yourself even below that.
Oh boy. I'm uncomfortable watching this. One more word.
Fine. You and I will get a divorce. One of us will have to move out of his house. If you're still here tomorrow, I'll take my son and leave.
You stay right there. It's very windy. Oh boy. Hi, Dad. Seems familiar, but we had the doll helping us with that last time. He's drank an entire bottle of wine now. Oh, that is Mr. Redface. I won't let this happen. I don't want to be with Mr. Redface. Oh! 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 No! No! Oh, wow! Okay.
No, no, no. This cannot be true. I'm very sorry, Ron. Your closet, I think you're able to open it now.
Oh my god! Oh my god, okay.
This is me? Why don't I know anything about these? You've always known. Because I'm the knowing part of you. You've tried to deny and reject these things and made up stories to make yourself feel better about you and your dad. And me, I have to find a way to lead you back to the reality. I've tried many times, many ways to help you accept this truth as easily as possible. And every time I fail, guess what happens? Tick-tock, boom! All the memories disappear. You once again wake up at the starting point, which is the night your dad murdered you.
Oh, wow, this is getting heavy for such a simple game, man.
How long have I been dead? 14 days.
It can't have been that long. I mean, yeah, like 2 weeks? 2 weeks? In a closet? 2 weeks?
What really happened to my parents? As for your dad, he's hiding in a cheap motel room.
Oh, that's why I keep saying, please stop punishing me. Oh, because it's haunting him. It's haunting him.
Go home with me, Dad.
Yeah, if that was haunting my dreams, I'd be absolutely terrified.
What about my mom? She still sees me, doesn't she? That's right, because she's only home late at night. But if it's daytime... Son?
I can't imagine. I can't imagine having to cope with that. Do you have any clues about your husband's hiding place? Yeah, asking those questions are so hard. Like what could you do? Like, you know what I mean? Like it's such a highly sensitive situation in the first place, and then you have to you're grilling them for questioning here. You just dropped something, ma'am. Oh, is that the spell card? What is that?
It's a motel card, but I'm not sure it's mine.
Kind of made the cops looking terrifying there, man. Killer father arrested. Oh my god. Wow, this is honestly also, this is not first time I've had to deal with stuff like this in real life, but like these are never easy to contend with. Oh, is that one of the other kiddos? Oh, I did not realize that that is where all of them... Oh. Oh, my God. Oh, Lord. Whoa, alright. That was a lot heavier. A lot heavier than I expected it to be. Especially for such a low graphical fidelity. I mean, I guess that's not indicative of anything, you know what I mean? Like, you can look at Undertale. Undertale is one of the greatest like RPGs of our modern era, and yet um, it's such a low graphical fidelity. Um, wow. Okay. So just some final thoughts here. Um, hang on, let me switch it over to this so I get to see my huge mug. Um, yeah, I this is stuff that I dealt with, and it happens a lot more often than you might think. Um, it is a lot more commonplace because I think that parents oftentimes look at children as possessions rather than a little life they brought into the world. And that sort of thing is exceptionally detrimental to a child and how they develop. Because to them, it just seems like yet another thing that another responsibility for the parent, rather than something to be cherished, rather than something to be relished in. You know, the celebration that they are alive and they are from you, and they are, for usually for all intents and purposes, the better part of you. I know that sounds harsh to say, but unfortunately it is shockingly commonplace. This sort of situation is a lot more common than you might ever realize, and we just don't see what happens behind closed doors a lot. And kids find a lot of different ways to cope and a lot of different ways to manage their fear, their anger, their sadness, and unfortunately, they sometimes suffer the ultimate cost just because the parent doesn't know how to handle them. So, this was an excellent way to introduce that concept, to have a better grasp and understanding of what a child's perspective of something like this might be. This is a really good primer for that, for you to understand what they may be feeling. Interestingly enough, when I was looking at this game, the name of it, Bad Parenting 1, Mr. Redface, I have encountered children before that have referred to their father in a similar fashion. Like they alluded to the fact that their face would get very red when they were very, very drunk. And that was my initial gut reaction, was that I wonder if this deals with the concept of alcoholism, in that this monster appears, Mr. Redface, from time to time. And even further, like, Mr. Redface might seem nice from time to time. Like, oh, have you ever heard of Mr. Redface? Mr. Redface, when Mr. Redface is out and about, he might give you gifts or something. Because when they're drunk, oftentimes their emotions swing really drastically. Highs and lows, manic depressive states, essentially. And yeah, this was really well done. I kind of saw a bit the writing on the wall. I figured something like this was potentially what the subject matter is going to be about, but it is nonetheless an excellent, excellent primer into understanding this sort of thing. Please, if you ever have any suspicion of something like this happening, or if you even hear anything that the themes like this coming up in a child's conversation or anything, reach out and get help for it, because kids mask a lot. Kids surprisingly do not. I know that in a lot of senses, parents can sometimes look at their kids as being overwhelming, or sometimes, hard, makes their day more difficult. And believe it or not, the children don't want to be that way. In fact, they do their best a lot of times to try to minimize the stress that they put on their parents. And as a result, you can get situations like this that are very real and very scary. So, if you ever have any sort of suspicion, if anything feels in a similar vein as to some of the subject matter you saw here, that is the time to act, because you don't want it to end up being too late. Okay. Well, this was Bad Parenting. It was an excellent game. It was only a few dollars on Steam, and I highly recommend it. I mean, obviously the replayability is not some. I mean, I don't know why you would want to. But for $2, you get a peek into something like this, and I think it's a worthwhile investment. So, give it a shot. See what you think for yourself.